Like it's the most soul-shattering thing to happen. And I was absolutely terrified, like the fear that I had every single day, thinking, oh my God, I'm going to lose my job. And I did. And then I was just stuck in this place for a few years where I was telling myself this story that because I'd lost my job, it meant that I wasn't good enough, I wasn't worthy, I'd never be able to work again. And I was really feeding into this story. So anyway, I managed to, start working with mindset and mindfulness and all of those things. And I gradually got back into a corporate role, but I had to start at the bottom, which, as you can imagine, was a bit shit. It's a bit like imagine if you were at school, and you're just about to do your GCSEs and they were like, hey, you got to go back to primary school, start colouring in. Actually, that would be quite fun. But do you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. So I had to start from the bottom and I felt very frustrated, very stuck. And I was still telling myself these stories that I wasn't good enough. I've lost all of my confidence, my capabilities. I'm not going to be able to get to where I was before. And but I was very unaware that I was still having these stories. So over the last few years, I'd been doing job hopping. I was going from job to job to job to job, trying to get that external validation as such. Maybe if I move here, then I'll feel better. No, that didn't work. Maybe if I get this job, I'll feel better. That didn't work. Maybe if I go over here. So I was just doing this pattern over and over and over and over again. But I didn't realize that it was an internal problem. It was a feeling to do with my self-worth. I still felt like I was that person after the accident that couldn't do anything anymore. Some very traumatic things happened to me after the accident.